Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV with an NFL preview for you for this Sunday, November the 12th, between the Commanders and the Seahawks. I'm going to let you know the best way to play this game and make some money on Sunday in the NFL. Quick reminder, I read all the comments, I reply back. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments on who you think will win this game, where there's some value, and also the other best bets you'd like this week 10 of the NFL on Sunday. Hey, it's not my Washington Commanders against the Seattle Seahawks this Sunday, and the Commanders have to travel cross country. And I don't think the side's the way to play this game. I actually think it's the total. I'm going to give you a few reasons why. First of all, Commanders last week before the trade deadline dealt their two best defensive players probably overall. Their two starting defensive ends are Marquise Sweat, great pass rusher, and then Chase Young, who was like the number 2 overall pick, I believe, a few years ago. These are two of their top defensive players. So that tells me that they're trying to rebuild the defense. And I think that's the buy sign for the over in weeks to come. And we took a shot with the over last week against the Patriots, and it fell a little bit short. Yeah, it landed only on 37 total points. Over underline was 40.5, but it was a bad beat. There were 37 points to go in the third quarter, and nobody scored the rest of the way. All we needed was a touchdown in the last quarter plus, and that game gets over. So yeah, it landed 37, but keep in mind that was late third quarter, and then nobody scored. Probably should have gone over, and I think we will continue to ride the Commander games over here in the near future until the odds makers adjust. And one of the reasons these totals are too low, and I've talked about it in a lot of the standalone videos this week, is because the first month and a half this year, we saw a tremendous amount of unders versus overs. In fact, the NFL, we started off the season 56 and 36 to the under. In fact, heading into week 10 this weekend, there are still only 7 NFL teams that have made money betting the over this year. 4 of them have gone 4-4. The other 21 teams you've made money betting the under. So once again, 21 of the 32 teams have cashed more to the under this year. Only 7 have cashed more to the over. And for that reason, these lines are set a bit too low. And now with the Commanders getting rid of both starting defensive ends, we'll look for a reason to play some overs. And I think we have the quarterbacks that can get it done here. Yes, Sam Howell has been inconsistent at times, but he's starting to play better. In fact, if you look at his last 6 starts for Washington, he's had a QB rating of 84 or higher in 5 of those 6 games. He had a great game against the Eagles, one of the best defensive teams, a couple weeks ago. 4 touchdowns, almost 400 passing yards. Last week, he threw for 325 passing yards against New England. So the Commanders are definitely throwing the ball more. They're becoming more comfortable with Hal. And on the other side, we have Geno Smith, who's one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the NFL, but he is coming off his worst outing of the season against a tough Ravens defense on the road. He had only had a 49 QB rating, 46% completions, but I look for Smith to bounce back, especially against a much weaker Washington defense, once again, which without 2 of their best pass rushing defensive ends, and on the season, they've been awful against the pass. Not only do they allow 27 points a game, but they're giving up over 7.2 yards per pass attempt. Look for Geno Smith to get back on track this week. I think Geno Smith props to the over are worth a look as well after his worst outing of the season. Once again, a huge, tough outing against probably the best pass defense in the NFL, the Ravens. Now a huge step down in class back at home. So I like Geno Smith and the receiver props to go over, and I also like this game to go over as well. Current total around 45.5. Take a look at Commanders and Seahawks over 45.5, and I'd also recommend Geno Smith props and some of those Seattle receiving props to go over as well, as they should have success throwing the ball, as should the Commanders on Sunday afternoon. That's a late game, by the way, 4:25 Eastern this Sunday, November the 12th. Hey, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this game and also the other games you like this week 10 of the NFL. Let's win together here on Wager Talk TV. Hit the thumbs up, the like button, and don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts so you know when my college football top 25 video is posted every Thursday and my NFL Fade the Public video is posted every weekend around Saturdays here on this channel. And if you'd like to get my personal best bets, my #1 ranked college and pro football sides the past 2 years combined, nobody's won more units at wagertalk.com. NBA and college hoops is here as well. It's a great time to be an all-access, all-sports client, and I have a special discount for you. Any 30-day package, when you purchase it this week, you get an instant $50 discount, but you have to have promo code ALL30, ALL30. ALL30 gets you an instant $50 discount on any 30-day subscription. It could be a single sport, basketball, football, or an all sports. No matter which option you choose, instant $50 discount on any 30-day package with promo code ALL30. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, at Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on Twitter. And be sure to stay tuned right here on Wager Talk TV for more great college and pro football preview videos coming up next.